with consent.
Duck fat fries.
Duck fat fries.
We made rutabaga fries last night with some of our leftover rutabaga, and that was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Oven baked fries.
I was pleased with the rutabaga. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, cooking with you guys, I'm learning so many new foods I wouldn't have tried otherwise.
We may have to get resourceful too. Like the potatoes was, they had 5-pound bags, buy one get one free, and I'm like, okay, if we run out of bread, we can eat potatoes.
Mm-hmm. And you know,
potatoes instead of saltines.
I'm not a prepper by that definition. I don't have my MREs in the basement. I don't think we're going to get to that point. God, I hope not.
No silver. I used a little bit of olive oil. I will say I used a little bit more than the recipe called for, and they were not oily.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. It took a little bit longer to cook than I expected because I cooked them small, and they still took about a half hour at 400.
And we actually have one of our containers of potatoes that is canned has half rutabaga in it. So we'll see how it cans too.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, so it's at 302. When it gets up to temp, it's 425 start. And then we'll turn it down, put it in. And I will really get to my mixer now.
Sure.
Oh, and somewhere in that mix, hon, we need to do fire cider.
Yes, it's time to strain it out. We have so many projects. I took when I redid the ginger, I took the final harvest from last year's ginger and then repotted some up to start this year's ginger growing.
Not garlic.
Not garlic. I took pictures of the various stages, and I want to put it together in a little video and put it on Discord. So that's my little project.
Cool.
Dough hook?
Dough hook.
Pie.
Yeast.
Okay.
This is the first pie I've done that is a yeast risen crust. It is basically a loaf of bread with sauteed cabbage, carrot, tomato. You can add different things, and I know we would do a caraway, but I'm going to do it their way first. And go dill.
I used to
Go
have
dill.
a Bisquick recipe that was my go-to for a long time. I can't do Bisquick anymore because it has cornstarch in it. But it was, I think, it had leavening agents in the Bisquick, and you would put your filling in a pie dish and then make up this batter and then pour it in, and then it would bake into kind of like a breaded pie with the filling all baked in. Is that what this is going to be?
No, this is going to be basically a whole loaf. So we're going to have a crust on the bottom crust. She asked the question. I'll tell you.
I will go stand by the camera.
No, just put the